Hybrid stumbled through the shimmering portal, landing softly on a surface that seemed impossibly smooth yet alive beneath her feet. The air was warm, scented with amber and something metallic, like blood yet sweet. Her hazel green eyes darted around. She was in a sprawling hall, tall arches stretching impossibly high, adorned with intricate carvings of creatures she couldn't name, dragons curling around wolves, demons entwined with witches, vampires hovering silently above. Her chest tightened. Every instinct screamed that she shouldn't be here, and yet the hall felt familiar, almost like home. From the shadows, a figure emerged. A woman draped in black and silver robes, her hair as dark as midnight, her eyes sharp and knowing. She moved with the grace of someone who had seen centuries pass and lived through every secret the multiverse held. "You must be Hybrid Stone," the woman said, her voice low, echoing in the hall like a whisper across time. "I have been expecting you." Hybrid blinked. Who are you?" "I am Moringa Wright," the woman said, stepping closer. "Historian, witch, keeper of knowledge that spans dimensions, and for what it's worth, you, Hybrid, are not ready, but the worlds cannot wait." Hybrid swallowed, her pulse hammering in her chest. "Not ready for what? Moringa held up a hand. "For the truth. For who you are, for what you are meant to become." Hybrid's mind raced. Yesterday she had only begun to understand her powers. Today she was about to learn their origin. "Your father," Moringa began, "Zara Stone. He is not lost, not entirely. He is trapped in another dimension, erased from the memories of most, including your own. But he left traces of himself for you." Hybrid's stomach twisted. "My father, I barely remember him. He disappeared when I was young. I thought it was just life, normal abandonment. But you're saying—" "Yes," Moringa said. "He is alive somewhere between worlds. And you carry his blood, his lineage, and the responsibility he could not fulfill." Hybrid staggered back. Her hands shook, fingers curling into fists. "Why me? Why would all of this? Dragons, demons, vampires, witches? Why am I the one?" "Because your blood is the bridge," Moringa said. "The hybrid lineage is fractured across dimensions. Your mother, unknown to you, was part dragon. Your father, wolf and human. And somewhere in that ancestry, magic and demonic blood intertwine. You are the Nexus Hybrid, the chosen one, the one who can mend the multiverse or break it." Hybrid sank to the ground, head in her hands. "I'm just me. I'm just a girl. I work at a cafe. "You are more than that," Moringa interrupted, voice steady but firm. "Every erased memory, every data glitch, every lost fragment of your life has been shaping you, preparing you, and now you cannot ignore it any longer." A flicker of movement caught Hybrid's eye. From a shadowed corner, a figure stepped forward, tall, elegant, with silver hair that gleamed like moonlight on water. Hazel green eyes met hers, and for a moment her heartbeat skipped. "Kayla Dravania," Moringa said softly. "A vampire prince, guardian of the realms your blood touches. He has been watching, waiting, protecting, and now he will guide you." Kayla inclined his head slightly, voice low and velvety. "You are more powerful than you know, Hybrid Stone. But power without understanding is dangerous. We need to train you." Hybrid swallowed hard. The memory of yesterday's portal instability and the flicker of her raw energy came back to her. "I don't even know where to start," she whispered. "You start with the past," Moringa said. "Your memories are fragmented because Vera Nightfall has tampered with them. She erased pieces of your childhood, distorted your perception, twisted your identity, but traces remain, and if you can reclaim them—" She let her words hang. "You may finally understand the scope of your abilities." Hybrid's chest tightened. She had always known she was carrying a weight, but never like this, not the weight of worlds. Not the knowledge that the father she loved was trapped somewhere, and that a villain had deliberately erased pieces of her life. "Where do I begin?" she asked, her voice trembling. Moringa gestured to a massive bookshelf carved into the wall. Ancient tomes and scrolls shimmered faintly, some glowing, some floating just above their shelves. "These are the archives of the Stone lineage, Hybrid. Each book contains fragments of your memories, your father's deeds, your mother's sacrifices. Study them, learn who you are, and know this: Vera Nightfall is not done with you. She will come." Hybrid rose unsteadily and approached the shelves. She ran her fingers over the spines, each one buzzing with strange energy. One book in particular pulsed under her touch, a leather-bound tome etched with symbols she didn't recognize. As she opened it, her surroundings blurred, and suddenly she was seeing flashes of her childhood. Laughter in sunlit gardens, whispered conversations with a man whose face was always shadowed, glimpses of dragons soaring overhead, wolves running beside her. Tears pricked her eyes. I remember fragments, she whispered. But it's broken. I can't see the whole picture. Moringa placed a hand on her shoulder. You will. The memories will return as you train, as you grow. The multiverse responds to you, hybrid. It bends, it fractures, it heals, all depending on the choices you make. Hybrid closed the book, exhaling shakily. And my father, how do I find him? Moringa's gaze darkened. He is trapped in a realm far beyond even the most stable portals. It is a dangerous place, a prison of his own bloodline. Only someone with your hybrid strength, your combined heritage, can reach him. But first you must learn control, patience, focus, and above all, trust in yourself. Hybrid nodded, though doubt gnawed at her. She had barely begun to understand her powers, and already she was being asked to save a trapped father, stabilize fractured worlds, and face a villain who could erase her existence entirely. Kayla stepped closer, his silver hair brushing her shoulder. You are not alone, he said softly. I will be with you. Claritin will be with you, and there are others, allies you have yet to meet, but you must believe in yourself first. Hybrid looked at him, her chest tightening with a strange mix of fear and longing. I'll try. I don't know if it's enough. Kyla amber eyes softened. It will be, because you are hybrid stone, and nothing, not even Weranite, can stop what is meant to be. The sound of a distant portal snapping open made Hybrid jump. Moringa's eyes narrowed. That is Wera. She is testing you, probing your defenses. You have little time before she discovers your location. Hybrid clenched her fists, the pulse of power thrumming beneath her skin. For the first time, she felt a surge of purpose, a glimmer of the strength she carried but had never fully acknowledged. I'm ready, she said, voice steadying. I don't know everything, but I know I have to try. I won't let her or anyone control my life. Moringa nodded, a small smile breaking through her serious demeanor. Good. Then begin your first lesson. Understanding your past is the first step to controlling your future. Hybrid opened the tome again. Flashes of memory, fragments of family, and echoes of past lives danced across her vision. Dragons, wolves, vampires, demons, witches, they were all part of her, flowing through her veins. She was hybrid stone, and the world and worlds beyond would come to know her. Outside the hall, the shadows shifted. Somewhere through portals both seen and unseen, where a knight's eyes glinted with malice. She had not expected Hybrid to awaken so quickly, and that was a mistake she would soon regret. Hybrid didn't know it yet, but the path ahead would test every ounce of her strength, every shred of her courage, and every heartbeat of her heart. Allies would betray, friends would fall, and the line between love and danger would blur. And yet, Hybrid Stone smiled, faint but resolute. She had begun her journey. She had begun to reclaim herself. The multiverse held its breath.